Welcome back to Car Day, the garage where you and your engine come to understand each other a little better. Today, we're tackling one of those problems that creeps in quietly but can cause major headaches if left untreated: engine misfires. You've probably felt it: the rough idle, that annoying hesitation when you step on the gas, maybe even your check engine light blinking like it's crying for help. The good news is, most misfires stem from a handful of common causes, and they're usually fixable if you know where to look. So today, we're going deep into the 5 usual suspects behind misfires and how you can fix or prevent each one. So, please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this. 1. Worn or fouled spark plugs. The most frequent offender when it comes to misfires is hiding right at the heart of your combustion system, the spark plug. These little guys are responsible for igniting the air-fuel mixture in each cylinder, and when they're clean and healthy, your engine runs smooth and responsive. But over time, they wear out. The gap grows too wide, carbon builds up, or oil fouls the tips, and suddenly, that strong, reliable spark starts to weaken or vanish altogether. When spark plugs go bad, the symptoms are usually clear. You'll notice the engine hesitating, especially during acceleration. Idle might feel rough, or fuel efficiency drops off a cliff. In some cases, the check engine light comes on, and a scan tool will reveal misfire codes tied to specific cylinders. The fix here is straightforward. If you haven't replaced your spark plugs in a while, it's a good idea to pull them and take a look. Dark carbon deposits, oily residue, or worn electrodes are all signs that a replacement is due. Make sure you install the correct type for your engine. Don't just go with the cheapest option. And don't forget to gap them properly if needed. Some newer plugs come pre-gapped, but it's always worth double checking. If you're seeing one spark plug in particularly bad shape while the others look fine, that could be a sign of a deeper issue like an injector leak or a valve problem affecting that cylinder. But in most cases, fresh plugs bring instant improvement. 2. Ignition coils or wires. When the spark plugs aren't the problem, the next place to look is the ignition coils or wires. Think of ignition coils as the amplifiers of the ignition system. They take the battery's low voltage and boost it up to the tens of thousands of volts needed to ignite fuel. In older cars, you might have a single coil sending power through a set of wires. In newer engines, each cylinder often has its own dedicated coil mounted right on top of the spark plug. Over time, heat, vibration, and contamination can cause these coils to degrade. When that happens, they might still produce a spark, but it'll be weak or inconsistent, resulting to a misfire, especially when the engine is under load, like when you're climbing a hill or accelerating onto the highway. If your car has plug wires, the story's pretty similar. Cracks, corrosion, or damage from engine heat can interfere with the electrical flow, making it impossible for the spark to reach the plug at the right time. Diagnosing a bad coil is often as easy as swapping it with one from a different cylinder and seeing if the misfire moves. If it does, you've found your culprit. Replacing a bad coil or a set of worn wires is usually quick, and it can make a world of difference. Just make sure you're using quality components. Cheap coils tend to fail early and create more problems than they solve.